Okay, part two. Doing congregational songs, we're using the key of A flat. We're using the song On the Battlefield for My Lord. Part one, we went over some basic chord structures so that you can play the chord A flat dominant 7, a D flat 7, a E flat 7 in different places on your fretboard. We're going to add a couple of more fingerings in for the D flat dominant 7 chord, E flat. So remember last video we did for your D flat, we were on the 4th fret barring and we had our 6th fret on the 4th string and our, that sounds out of tune. Excuse me, and our 6th fret on our pinky on the 2nd string. That was our D flat, and the same fingering moved up a whole fret for our E flat 7 chord. Well, at the point of our E flat 7 chord, we're going to leave that finger barred at the 6th fret. We're going to put our middle finger on the 7th fret 1st string and our pinky on the 9th fret 2nd string. That gives us a D flat. Now we're playing the bottom 3 strings, 1, 2, and 3. Our D is here. So we're just using those 3 strings in this chord. Move it up a whole step, or 1 fret, whole fret, for our E flat 7th chord. So we can play it here. We want it higher pitched, or here for the E flat. The last fingering for our D flat 7 chord, we're going to put our middle finger, rooting it on the 5th string, middle finger on the 4th fret, which is our D flat. We're going to come down to the 4th string, we're going to the 3rd fret. 3rd string, we're coming back up to the 4th fret. And the 2nd string, we're on the 2nd fret. Okay? That's 4th fret, 5th string, 3rd fret on the 4th string, 4th fret on the 3rd string, and 2nd fret on the 2nd string. So again, we just move it up a whole step to get to that E flat 7 chord. So now we have A flat, E flat, excuse me, D flat, E flat, A flat, all dominant 7 chords. A flat, dominant 7, A flat, dominant 7, A flat, dominant 7, D flat, dominant 7, D flat, dominant 7, excuse me, D flat, dominant 7, E flat, dominant 7, E flat, dominant 7, E flat, dominant 7. Okay, so we can move anywhere we want to on the fretboard now and be able to get to the 3 main chords for this congregational type music. We're going to throw in a few more chords that you're going to use for passing chords in this song. The first one is going to be an E flat 5. Okay, so we're coming up to our 7th fret, and we're barring here. We're starting on the 5th string root for the E. We're going down to our 4th string, and we're hitting the 8th fret. On the 3rd string and the 2nd string, we're hitting at the 9th fret. E flat with a flat 5. Moving right up to the next chord. We did this chord on our first video, minor 7 chord. We're going to take it up, bar it up at the next fret to the F on the 8th fret, excuse me, and we're making that minor 7. Now, that little passing chord is going to come from the A flat 7 chord up to the E flat 5 up to the F minor 7. Okay? Next chord we're going to use a C9 chord. Now this is the way I'm going to play it. I'm rooting on the 5th string at the C, which is the 3rd fret, on the 5th string. Then I'm coming up to the 5th fret on the 4th string, and everything else is just barred. Now some might play that 9 chord here, adding that 3rd in. I'm leaving that 3rd out right now, okay? So I'm playing the 1, the 5, the 7, and the 9. Alright? And we're going to take that forward a half step up to a D flat major 7 chord. So we're at the 4th fret again, D flat, and then that's on the 5th string, and on the 4th string we're up at the 6th fret. On the 3rd string we're fingering the 5th fret, and on the 2nd string we're fingering the 6th fret once again, and on the 4th fret for the 1st string, major 7, D flat major 7. So that movement is going to come along again from the A flat 7 to the C9 to the D flat major 7. Last one, we're going to do a G9 chord. We have the 1, the 5, the 7, and the 9. 1, 5, 7, 9. Same structure we did for the C chord. So what we did here, we're barring again at the 4th fret, but we're starting this chord on the 4th string. So 4th string, 4th fret, and then we go to 3rd string, 6th fret, and 2nd string on the 5th fret, and again 1st string on the 4th fret. So that whole movement together goes from the A flat dominant 7, C 9, D flat major 7, and then to a G flat 9.